So what's good, y'all? When it comes to coaching for an individual, one of the most common asks is for help and guidance on finding their dream job or their dream career path. LinkedIn is saturated with coaches who specialize in career coaching and guidance. With the current work climate being called the Great Resignation, it seems like everyone is rethinking their career paths and looking for their dream job. In this video, I'll coach you to get started on your path to your dream job. The challenge is that most people have not thought about their ideal dream job and what that truly looks like. They instead invest all their efforts in looking for job postings that seem to match their interests and skill sets and attempt to envision themselves in the role in the company. If you're serious about finding your dream job, that's excellent. Now let's invest some time figuring out really what that looks like. As with anything, you need to know where you're going in order to get there, right? So, think about the destination and you can work backwards on how to get there. Cool? So I'm going to ask a series of questions to help you uncover your path forward. First, what does your dream job look like? What type of work do you enjoy doing most? Managing people, managing programs or projects, engineering or creating products, interfacing directly with constituents and customers, marketing or selling? If you're unsure about this, it may help to determine your strengths through books like Strength Finder by Gallup. Understanding your strengths can help to determine what type of work you enjoy doing and what will come easy and naturally to you. Whether that being innovative, strategic, task-oriented, each strength is valuable and specific to different types of roles. Another important question to ask yourself when thinking about your career path is, do you like working with people? Yeah, I think I like people. Wait, there's a lot of people that do, but there's also a lot that don't. It's fine if the answer is no. This just helps to understand your interest and direction. Your answer may also be yes and no, maybe, it depends. The next question to think about is, what type of people do you want to work with or assist? In any company or organization, you typically have three groups to consider and balance. You have the customers or constituents, you have the employees, and then you have the business, or when thinking about people who represent the business interests. So you have executives, senior leadership, managers, those kinds of folks. With these three groups in mind, is there a group that you'd prefer to connect with and help? If you straight up don't like people, it's important to be real about that and look for a career path that requires as little interaction as possible. That may be something with programming or coding or editing of some sort. Reality is that everybody has to work with someone else, but if you really don't like people, it's not a good idea to choose a career path that deals with helping people all day long. So next, think about your ideal work environment and culture. What's most important to you? Is it a collaborative, supportive environment? Or maybe it's competitive where everyone is pushing and challenging each other to excel? Is there clear structure, hierarchy, processes, procedures? Or maybe it's constantly evolving and changing and adapting? What's the decision-making process look like? Is there a chain of command with considerations of data and buy-in from all parties? Or do you have complete freedom to make decisions on your own? What about the work schedule? Is there flexibility or maybe a standard schedule? Can you work from home or work in the office? Are employee perks like a free cafeteria, gym, game room important to you? What about the company mission and how it's contributing to the world? You may certainly feel like you can be flexible with these things, which you should be. But again, when thinking about your dream job, knowing what's ideal in a work environment is important. While thinking about what you want, you may want to consider subscribing for leadership and professional tips along with some work humor. Thank you. The next important question or questions to think about is compensation. What's your ideal salary range? I mean, we all want to get paid and live comfortably, but that means different things to different people. Along with salary, what about vacation time, retirement, any other company perks? Beyond money, what about work-life balance? Also, what about title and how society regards your work? The pride of being able to say to others what your work is. I'm a teacher or a nurse or a social worker or a lawyer or a VP at a Fortune 500 may mean everything. Most of us equate our life to our work and our worth in some way. So this can oftentimes be an important aspect to think about. I realize this is a lot to think about and contemplate, but again, it's important to know where you ultimately want to be. Investing some time and effort to truly understand what your dream job looks like will help tremendously to get there. And you'll be way ahead of the vast majority of folks who have no idea what their dream job is. You most likely have unanswered questions or you're unsure about how all this fits together. The next step is research. Research to answer those unanswered questions and find out if the work you are interested in lines up with the work environments you want to be in. You'll also want to start learning about what type of education and learning development is needed for these career paths. This research can involve networking on places like LinkedIn or professional groups to ask about day-to-day work and work culture. As well, videos here on YouTube might give you more specifics about the day-to-day work and challenges of any profession. There's often a lot more career pathing and coaching than just these questions I asked, but the best place to start is to really invest time and understanding what you want. If you'd like to discuss further, please connect with me through the links in my description for coaching and consultation. Thanks for watching. You got this, yo.